All right. Yeah, we're just like back to back on this one. But I mean, it's weird. Like I said, I didn't have much to say about the two movies, and I mean this one especially. I feel like I can get the points across very fast, but it might linger a bit. Uh, but I mean, quick trigger warning, right? Gonna mainly just be talking about sexual assault, rape specifically. So if you're not into that, you can pass this one up. Because I mean, me personally, it's weird. Like, shouldn't have to say, oh, I'm against it, but like obviously I'm against it. I think that stuff is horrific. And it's weird because I've talked before about how in horror specifically you can take a darker theme and really explore it. And sexual assault is a very dark theme. But my problem kind of comes with in this movie specifically just using it for shock value. And I mean, another disclaimer as well. I didn't even fucking finish this movie. I thought it was like completely unbearable. And that was even before like the sexual assault, so rape, like the rape scene. Yeah, just like so fucking boring, man. Like 50 minutes in, that's when it happens. But that 50-minute runtime, nothing fucking happens. And like, okay, first of all, it's just an insult like on my time. Really, it's like you're gonna make me wait 50 minutes just so you can do like edgy like shock value stuff, and then like a rape scene on top of it. Whatever. This is like a complete just like fuck you almost. Um, well, to me specifically, because again, I'm not really a fan of that stuff, and you can have shock value stuff in your horror, like whatever. Uh, but to me personally, that's just it a little too much. Um, yeah, because I mean, like if I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown on the first 50 minutes, nothing fucking happens. You see a guy eating a leg. You see a guy blow his head off with a shotgun. Um, you see a guy bite the head off a bird and drink the blood. I mean, again, just like animal cruelty or like animal violence. Again, like if you're not into that, whatever. Like you see a dog like ripped open. Um, but I mean, again, like that stuff, it's just like whatever. And to me personally, in this movie, it's like you only show that stuff because nothing else is happening right now. Like all the characters, I don't give a fuck about. Everything that's happening to the characters, I don't really give a fuck about. I don't know, because I mean, like the movie really is just like the family driving, and then like they stop at a gas station. It's like, oh, where are you going? Oh, we're going here. Hey, you can actually take a shortcut to get over there, right? And then they take the shortcut, their tires blow out, and it's like, man, what are we gonna do? And then while all this is going on, like you get like POVs every now and then of just like people looking in on them, and like that's supposed to keep you intrigued. But again, me personally, it doesn't work. Um, but yeah, so I mean, imagine that for 50 minutes, and then everything I said happened. Guy blows his head off. Like all that stuff, like the shock value stuff happens like in the same like 5 minutes. Guy blows his head off with a shotgun. The crazies go into the house or go into the trailer and like start like fucking with them, eating their animals, like trashing the place, and then a rape scene. It's like, all right, cool. Like you had nothing else going on for this movie, so you just really had to like up the ante, like in one scene, whatever. Um, but I mean, going back to the other point, right? Like I feel like you can use themes of like sexual assault, something so heavy, um, and you can use that like no doubt, especially in horror. Like whenever I think of that, I think of like an older movie, like way older movie called Miss 45, where rape is like a catalyst like for her character development. I guess I feel like I'm explaining it wrong. I haven't seen that movie in such a long time, but it basically just becomes a revenge movie, and it's sort of interesting in that regard. Or even then, just for something like Perfect Blue, right? Satoshi Kon. Um, but yeah, animated Japanese like psychological horror thriller. But again, like that like takes like sexual assault and uses that to explore this character, and in that regard, it's a bit more interesting than just having it in there for pure shock value, and and I feel like that's my main problem. Like again, like of course, like I'm against it. I hate it, especially in movies when it doesn't serve a purpose beyond just like making you feel uncomfortable and just like being shocking. And I mean, in this, like, that's what it does. Like, it's only in there like just to like be horrific, and that's it. And I don't know. This is like a weird thing to say, but like if it works for you, like whatever. But for me personally, like I just don't like that sort of thing. And yeah, I didn't even finish it. Like after it got to that point, I was just like, yeah, this is just like a fuck you to me specifically. So I just stopped watching it. Um, it's weird though, because like now it just makes you want to go back to the original and kind of see, because I'm familiar with Wes Craven, and I was, like knowing going into it, I knew this is a remake on a Wes Craven movie. So maybe I'll just go watch that. I don't know how different that'll be, but Wes Craven, Nightmare on Elm Street, right? So might as well check it out. But yeah, this remake, not a fan, really not. Obviously, me personally wouldn't recommend it.